So what we have is some edge banding. So this is just the very top circle. A bunch of professional people using different tools that I don't have. It's gonna be a little bit harder to use an iron, hold on to this, make sure it's still straight. And this color is so pretty. I don't know if this really matters, to be honest. Hey guys, Charlani here. Welcome back to VLOGMAS. We're hopping right in today. There's no time to waste because I don't know how long this project is going to take for us to get through. So we're gonna work on staining the Christmas Village stand. Now, if you saw on day one of VLOGMAS, we actually drove 5 hours down to Universal City to pick up a special stand just for the Christmas Village. So when I got that in, when I kind of set it up, it was like, oh my gosh, this would be amazing at other times throughout the year. Maybe even a permanent piece of furniture, because I think it would look really cool with books around it. Anyways, I kind of get ahead of myself a little bit thinking about what we can do with it. But for now, I just need to focus that we're gonna use this for the Christmas Village. So so this is just the very top circle. There are actually more and obviously larger pieces because they just gradually get bigger, you know, as it goes down to the bottom. So what we have is some edge banding. Hold on, I truly need to take this cough drop out of my mouth. Okay, that's a little bit better. There are a total of 6 levels here. So I have edge banding. We got this at Lowe's a couple of days ago, and I should have just like gone with it and not, because it seems pretty easy. Like the concept of it seems easy. And then I decided to look through YouTube to see and get some ideas of how to do this. And of course, a bunch of professional people using different tools that I don't have. So I am not about to go spend money on tools I don't have. So we're just where you are. We're gonna wing it. I think this is gonna be easy enough. We have scissors, we have sandpaper, it should be fine. My only concern is because this is, you know, these are circles, it's gonna be a little bit harder to use an iron, hold on to this, make sure it's still straight, turn this as we're ironing. I don't know how we're gonna do that just yet. We'll figure it out. But that I think is gonna be the hardest part of everything. So we wanna get this edge banding on each of these pieces. This is 25 feet. I hope I have enough. I did not do the math. So again, we're just gonna wing it. If we need to go back to Lowe's to get more, we can. And then this is the stain that we're using. It's the Poly Shades in Espresso. And this color is so pretty. And I'm really hoping that it dries quickly. I don't know yet because it's got the polyurethane in it. So it's like a one-step situation, which I'm here for. So I wanna get this on like ASAP, because we're gonna need to allow this time to dry and cure completely. So I'm hoping that's not gonna take more than just one day, because if we stain it today, let it sit all day tomorrow, then on Monday, which will be Tuesday for you, we'll be able to decorate it. So I do know that the polyurethane, sometimes it takes extra time, and I'll have to read the back and see what that looks like for us, but that's the goal. Finish staining today so that all we'll then have to do is put it together. So let's get to it. right, that looks pretty dang good. I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna let this, you're supposed to let it cool completely. I'm unsure about what's gonna happen here, but when I sand, I'll just sand that down and I'm assuming that's gonna go away. And then we have to trim off the edges, but yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I have the big one, that's the very bottom, and the second to the biggest one. So we're gonna make a quick Lowe's trip. I've got the goods. Stain stirrers, another tripod pack because I'm gonna need more. We have 6 actual pieces, so definitely gonna need more than what I have. I think I only have 8. We got another one, so we're good there. A sanding block and a scraper. Okay, I'm gonna use this first because I'm really curious to see how this is gonna work. Okay, that is not bad. I don't know though, it's not perfect, but not bad. I still gotta do the other side. You can see right here, I went a little bit too deep. And in other areas, you can see where it didn't seal very well. So I'm actually gonna go over that with more heat and see if we can't get them to stick. But I don't know. I don't know if this really matters, to be honest. I feel like it's good enough, but here I am gonna try and make it perfect, and I don't think I'll be able to do that. At least if this is as good as I can get it, it's good enough. I was hoping to not have to get out our sander, but I'm kind of like the electric sander or the hand sander, but I'm kind of thinking I might need to because we're probably gonna need to sand off this kind of stuff anyways. And if there's anything, like a couple of these, let's see. Oh, maybe not. But I know one of them underneath here on the bottom has some writing. There is on this one for sure, which it doesn't matter. This is the bottom and I'm not worried about that at all. In fact, I'm not even gonna stain this part right here. Not the whole thing anyways. But is it this one? Yeah, this one right here. So I do want to just sand off some of that ink right there, just because in case you can see it. And I know it's like a child will be the one to see it, but I don't really want to just put stain right on it. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I will say though, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought this would take an hour or so, and it has been a few hours. So, granted, we did just go to Lowe's. We had a little errand to run, but still, I thought this would be like drying with stain on it by now. I'm actually really proud of how all of this ended up turning out. It's not that bad at all. I'm sure if anybody who does this for a living, a professional, would look at this and go, oh my God, she was hacking at that wood. And I was. You are not wrong. You can see there are chips here, but listen, plywood, we're good to go. It's not a big deal. But I am very proud of how the edge banding came out. Now some are really bad, but most are really good. So I'm happy about that. Now this process has taken hours, like so many more hours than I would care to admit. So tomorrow morning, we are going to say, oh, I did read the back of the can, and it does say that it only takes 6 hours in between coats. So my thought is, first thing tomorrow, we will start the staining process. 6 hours, sand, another 6 hours, and then by the next day, which would be Monday for me, Tuesday for you, then we can start decorating. So it still kind of works out just fine. We'll be just a day behind, but this, honestly, it took so much longer than I had anticipated, which most projects usually do. I am really good with time management and managing my time, especially in my office and getting things done like that. But trying to figure out how much time it's going to take me to complete a project or do something new, I always don't give it enough time, every time. I need to just go, you know what? We're just gonna double the amount of time I think this is gonna take, and then be happily surprised when it takes half the time, because that's gotta happen at some point, right? All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We will continue this project tomorrow, so I will see you then. Bye.